Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, September 19, 2023. Mental Mercury's movement forward will finally be felt. He is smiling softly in your solar house. If you've experienced frustrations around money, now you can discuss your income and expenses with your partner and assess how the pair of you can further build wealth. You may even consider talking about new possessions or things that you'd like to buy or own but waited to do so until after the retrograde phase. Your mind and thoughts will be clearer than before, and you and your sweetheart can advance. What do you need to truly focus on in your career path? There might be an opportunity to reflect on what you feel confident about in your career path, since Venus in your zodiac sign will square Jupiter retrograde in Taurus today. As a creature of habit, this square-ascendant change of pace might not be what you want to focus on. But it could be what you need if you want to align yourself with a professional path, accomplishment, or status that best exemplifies who you are as a professional. 3 days after both a new moon in your income sector and Mercury's direct turn here, the moon is gone but you are still regrouping. While this has given income potential the green light and the sun is now just 5 days away from leaving, with Mercury here for the rest of the month and Venus, the planet of money, still 3 weeks away, the best is still to come. Today's energies ignite your spirit. You have the feeling that you can do anything you set your mind to, and this is true. If you could bottle all that energy, wouldn't it be great? In fact, regular exercise does take that energy directly into your bloodstream, which in turn puts it into your strong muscles. Focus your positive energy on your body and you will see the glowing results. Remember to always drink water after you exercise, to replenish your body's vital fluids. Starting in the next few days, you may be able to stabilize a fluctuating situation and get some good results in your material life. But today, you will have to content yourself with following your objectives and keeping a low profile. You're not as open as you should be, and every person you meet will make you realize how much your behavior needs to evolve and how much you need to be questioning things. You don't like newness as much as you should and prefer being in comfortable and habitual situations rather than attempting to get some newness into your life. In a month when there is very little planetary change, the moon is helping to amplify the impact of those changes that are happening. Apart from the sun, the only planet who will end the month in a different place from where it began is the dwarf planet Ceres, and 2 days after she left your communication sector, the moon is wrapping up a visit that not only leaves you with a better understanding of your communication needs and priorities, but as Mars' war on communication barriers heats up. The moon will end the day in your home and family sector, where Ceres has just begun her deep dive into your needs and priorities here. 2 days after the dwarf planet Ceres left your communication sector and wrapped up her last deep dive into your communication needs and priorities, the moon's final hours bring a chance to fully embrace this. Halfway through Mars' 6.5-week visit, the focus has shifted from identifying your needs and onto fully embracing the warrior planet's war on communication barriers. Our eyes in the sky. Just 2 days following the return of the dwarf planet Ceres to your financial sector, the moon makes its entrance today, offering you an opportunity to touch base and gauge the initial planetary activity on this financial front for the year. Ceres, unlike being solely money-focused, places its emphasis on comprehending your financial requirements and priorities. As the moon re-enters this realm, it will kindle your financial instincts and ignite your imagination. It's worth noting that having Pluto in retrograde motion in your income sector around this time of year has been the norm ever since its initial arrival in 2008. However, the time has come for this planet of transformation and revolution to bid its farewell. While Pluto will make a temporary retrograde return for a few months in the coming year, it won't coincide with the sun's presence in your career sector. Furthermore, it won't happen at a time when there is a wealth of resources available across the income, work, and career fronts to support Pluto's mission of unearthing untapped income potential. 3 days after both a new moon in your income sector and Mercury's direct turn here, the moon is gone but you are still regrouping. While this has given income potential the green light and the sun is now just 5 days away from leaving, with Mercury here for the rest of the month and Venus, the planet of money, still 3 weeks away, the best is still to come. In essence, this marks a pivotal moment as Pluto takes its final bow in this particular astrological configuration. The stage is set for you to explore new horizons and tap into financial opportunities, guided by the insights gained from Ceres and fueled by the celestial alignment of the moon. The moon's first visit to your financial sector since the dwarf planet Ceres returned over the weekend is also the last while she is on her own here. By the time the moon returns in 4 weeks, for the first time in 2 years Mars will be here and his drive to take your financial power back will have ushered in a time of action. For now, with your financial instincts and imagination fueled, this is a chance to observe as Ceres focuses less on the money and more on your financial needs and priorities. The Sun's alignment in Virgo today brings with it a subtle frustration, as it forms a quincunx aspect with the North Node of Destiny. This cosmic configuration may leave us feeling a bit uncertain when it comes to decision-making. However, there's a silver lining to this celestial arrangement. It compels us to explore all available options before taking action. Instead of rushing into choices hastily, today is an opportune moment for deep reflection. Be mindful that any decisions made under these astrological conditions may be marked by hesitation and potentially lead to future complications. To navigate this energy, it's wise to adopt a more measured approach and resist the urge to take definitive actions at this time. As the moon continues its first visit to your financial sector since the dwarf planet Ceres' return over the weekend, it continues to make waves, as it does with each monthly visit. As well as fueling your financial instincts and imagination and ensuring you are emotionally and intuitively engaged, this is putting the interplay between money coming in and money going out in the spotlight. Your enthusiasm to propel yourself forward may be palpable, but it's crucial to recognize that others might misinterpret your intentions, especially in intimate matters. Avoiding misunderstandings can be challenging, so exercise restraint and demonstrate appreciation for both those around you and your current circumstances. Interestingly, this is an ideal time for financial endeavors. Consider indulging in some well-deserved retail therapy, but don't splurge on a single extravagant item. Instead, focus on making smart investments with your money. The people in your life are offering sincere advice, so don't hesitate to heed their wisdom. Whether you're contemplating a small purchase or embarking on a substantial financial venture, the stars indicate that you're likely to benefit, even if your spending exceeds your usual limits.